energy into your games and at training sessions. So always make sure when you're training, it's always tempo, 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 and you're having fun while you're having that. So,
Edith Molikoe spends most of her time on the AstroTurf. Her love for hockey started way back in grade 3. She showed her talent early, winning the SPA Eastern Cape Schoolgirls Hockey Challenge. She has also been part of the strong Eastern Cape team since the age of 13. The national selectors took note of her in 2018 at an inter-provincial tournament in Cape Town. Now she is going to the biggest stage in the world, the Olympic Games.
In that moment, my feelings were all over the place. Didn't have like a set feeling. I was just in utter shock that I've made the team. Didn't expect to make the team because there's so much competitiveness between the players. And when it was announced, I was just in shock. I can't even give you a specific feeling that I was in during that time. It was just utter shock for me.
Her Olympic selection is a feather in the cap for Woodridge Preparatory School in Gqeberha in the Eastern Cape. Edith was born in the Free State but moved to the Eastern Cape when she was young. As the first hockey Olympian from Woodridge, she is also an excellent ambassador for the school. Molikoe is studying sports science at the University of Pretoria and hopes to help other young athletes achieve their sporting dreams.
As a school, we put a big emphasis on our sporting program, our cultural program, and obviously academics. And from that, we get a lot of interest from not only around the province, but even beyond our borders of our province and into Africa. And girls hockey is one of our premier sports, and we have a lot of interest in that sport, and children are wanting to come to Woodridge because of that.
Molikoe is not short of international experience. 2 years ago, whilst still in matric, she played for South Africa indoor team in Switzerland and the Czech Republic. She described herself as a team player. Her favorite player is Argentinian star Maria Jose Granato. Molikoe is a striker and scoring goals is what she does best.
Yeah, I'm pretty nervous, to be honest, because as it is, it's my first Olympics, so I don't know what I'm going to expect. And at the moment, I'm trying to keep a positive mind, because whether it's a Dutch team, a German team, a Belgium team, they're all teams, they're all players like this. So I can't go in there with a head of fear and anxiety. I just have to be positive and know that whatever happens, happens for a reason.
Edith Molikoe's success is already inspiring many young players.
I think there's a lot we can take from her game, from her intensity to the way she performs in her drills and her outcomes, and right down to her passion for the game. We all look up to her, and it's really special that we can relate to her as well.
And I've still got quite a long way to go and a lot of hard work to put in, and I would really like to see myself somewhere in the hockey industry and hopefully to represent my country.
I've learned just how much she has passion for the game, and even when Edith gets hit, she keeps playing, and to always push through and give your all in every single game, no matter what.
I grew up playing hockey through my parents and that, so when I came to the school I learned from Edith most of the way. I only came when she was in grade 12, so then even through that 1 year it was really nice, and I learned a lot from her.
Local coaches are hailing her outstanding achievements.
So privileged to be part of the journey that she's been on. She came to Woodridge in grade 8 and was playing under 14 for Gavin Thompson, her coach, who was actually my provincial coach in the 80s. And he set a fantastic foundation for her. And she came across to first team in grade 9. And this child, you would never say she had been a junior in the side. She gave 100%. She expected her teammates to give 100% as well. She was just inspirational and just had so much determination and commitment to the game. Child who has the mental ability to be strong, the hockey mind and hockey skill, it's just a fantastic package. And she inspired so many teammates and myself, and it was just a pleasure and an absolute blessing to have her part of our Woodridge first team girls.
I did have the opportunity to be here during her schooling career, which allowed me a lot of time to spend with her. And the time that I do spend with Edith, it's always a lot of banter, firstly, and then secondly, it's always been about hockey. What I love about Edith is that her competitive nature is far beyond a lot of players.
Team South Africa jets off to Tokyo on the 15th of July, where they will quarantine before the prestigious event starts on the 23rd of July. Zolani Moya, SABC News, Gqeberha in the Eastern Cape.
Your market news coming up next with Nastasia after a short break.